Okay, now I am going to show you the installation of 3362 4 liter per hour. Now I have shown you the installation of 3361 4 liter per hour. In the similar fashion you have to install even for 3362 4 liter per hour. There are some small changes. We have a blue color heater and a red color heater. Okay, there is a difference in wattage. The red color heater is always a higher watt and a blue color one is slightly lower watt. This is because you are going to feed cooling water to this unit, and here there will be hot distilled water. So we require more amount of energy to heat up this water and less amount of energy to heat up this water. The installation is in the similar fashion. The stand will be slightly higher because the distilled water has to flow from one unit to the other unit. Don't connect it in the reverse fashion. The first unit should be slightly higher and the second unit should be slightly lower. Fix the condenser. Okay, here we have a red color heater and a blue color heater. Then fix your silicone tubing. Okay. Now the distilled water from the first unit will flow to the second unit, and your double distilled water will flow from this place. Now the cooling water circulation should be independent. Don't connect the outlet from this unit to the inlet of this unit. This is because your cooling efficiency is going to come down. To install this unit we require 3 taps. One cooling water independent supply for this unit. We require one more for this unit, and then we require for feed. So this is your cooling water inlet, hot water outlet. And this is your cooling water inlet, your hot water outlet. This is your distilled water flow. Now, how do you switch on this unit? Initially start feeding water to this unit. Let the water immerse the heater. Switch on this unit. Let distilled water flow from first unit to the second unit. As soon as the distilled water, that is the single distilled water, immerses the heaters of the secondary unit, then switch on this unit. This is only during initial installation. Later on, distilled water from the first unit will be automatically flowing to the second unit, and the distilled water from the second unit will be coming out as double distilled water. So only during initial installation you have to just switch on the first unit. After some time, when there is sufficient amount of water in the second unit, then switch on your second unit. Now one more thing, while inserting the rubber tube, please take the condenser, insert the rubber tube and then place it on the socket. Please don't place the condenser and then start inserting the rubber tubing. There are chances that you might break the cone or the socket. Okay, so be very careful while installing the double distillation unit. Now I will just show you how to install an automatic cutoff for this unit. We have an automatic cutoff. Okay, this is unique for each particular model. So when you order an automatic cutoff, see that you are ordering for that respective model. Just because you receive an automatic cutoff, don't start installing the unit. Please check whether you have received the correct automatic cutoff for the correct distillation unit. Now when it comes to 3362 4 liter, you will have 2 plug tops and 2 naked wires. Okay. Now the installation is very simple. These plug tops have to go to the mains. It can never go to the stand. This has to go to the mains. They are marked 1 and 2. The first one belongs to the first unit. The second one belongs to the second unit. There are 2 naked wires. This goes to the connectors. That means the black terminal block, as I explained you earlier. This goes to the connectors. And then we have a sensor. Okay, this is a sensor. Okay, there are 2 metal rods. Even if you touch it while the system is on, there is no electrical shock, as it works only on 2 volts. Place it on the first unit. Okay, don't place it on the second unit. Place it on the first unit and see that the length of the metal rod are at par with the level of the water. Now the adjustment can even be done by sliding the red color silicone bush. Okay, the level or the height of the metal rod can be adjusted by adjusting the silicone bush. Okay, place it on the first unit. Now how does this automatic cutoff work? This automatic cutoff will work, okay, when there is no water in the boiler. This automatic cutoff will switch off. This doesn't mean that you just connect the unit and go off in the night. Okay, this has to be installed in a working area. Please do not install this in remote areas. Okay, now we have two metal strips here. As long as these two metal strips sense the presence of water, the unit will be on. Now once the water level comes down, the sensor will not make contact with water and it will immediately start a buzzer or an alarm. As soon as the water is restored once again, the unit will start working. Now we have a reset button which we have newly introduced. Okay, now what happens when there is no water in the boiler? When there is no water in the boiler, the automatic cutoff will switch off the unit. You have to come and reset the button. So once you reset the button, the unit will switch on. Now how do you reset the button? If you just press the reset button, it will not get switched on. You have to restore water first. That means the water level has to be restored in the primary boiler. Once the water level is restored, press the reset button, it will automatically get switched on. One more important thing, if there is no water in the primary unit, the automatic cutoff will switch off both the boilers. That means both the distillation unit will switch off. This is because, imagine a case when there is no water in the primary unit. Naturally, there will be no distilled water coming into the secondary unit. So, we do not want the secondary unit to run independently. As a result of this,